attachia and on one constituency for na go so mutwa say me catch them on say Oba constituency no cover police for pick up no team or tinkran na nka for mo V8 L1 bi L ne friend Lexus V8 and odem Oba cross one who so majiminti cover pick up phone bi no team the tisa team police next time Oba moma se nkora nyina ntwa moto na mo kata kuraba no so an efie bia enkipi kuraba baako na moma no entwa moto anopatututu no na mama mo bise koko na mama chichire kakra kom na nkora ne nyina aye omo ya na mo twa moto na mo nyama kata kuraba no so oba buhwengu no ene na chese mo nyamwa mo chese mo ye nipa. This is the time when I'm here for Ghana for who mo bia ntwa obi asekan politicians no de obejimi no mo man ntia sese 2 minutes kutamo 2 minutes wo mo ho de mo pedo anya mo pam no akotena parliament enkwasiade nkwa o ogina ho o support 11 no muntu tia na mo pam no. One time my idea pa constituency minim constituency ko but nyame nhira mo sebio enye mu nyina na mo beto ma NDC na die hwe ma menka bibi nkyira mo Ghana for especially attach constituency no de moye no a kire se sebio enyansafo temumu sebio ye MPP for ana ye NDC for a enye se ye ntwen ana se ye moa because untimi nkotena nkran ne ene na mufutro mu se ntwen dabi I was so bad de nipa no pemomo intimi I don't care where you belong to. Dear me here say politics na mo ye no mo de beje de mo pe the politics na mo ye no den mo to aba no also mo atabada woto no nipa na de ko no odi mpuntu obeba simple as that. Into the mind and next time kraba nkra no mo attach beba na mo nyine twa moto na eguma mo kotu ngo okotu ogwe say very very precious ai nkra de twa moto a na wakata so ai na da kwhye efie corner ho obia nkata ne de so omuyi omutia uhye ne director uhye ne say won si bi ehye no uhye slant no ai Johnson ne yi na ewu mu no uhye ne say dia obetima dodge because ebeba straight on say krabano ushia a bus straight say na obetuma say bo say afa say the woman be coin into she slanted any of slanting no mun she say shia and no yes say say a two say police ni be da kakra wona no ho ono so atacha be na omu nyina lights like show mo kraba Johnson ade next time your sponsor on parliament on got now say yam pass e-levy na mo ho nkyere mo nyame hyira mo na masai hu bi foforo bi me say ebedane and it does not matter which party is in power. We will force the parties to work. Sanity, NDC ba no mu jimi omo ho a omo kwere kraba no nya de tutu dem kan mati ase omo so ba na omo jimi omo ho a kraba no tutu on there one ene de we dem omo one MP NDC fo nya power no omo ba de omo ye no omo so be din kwasem se kraba no tutu so omo sanity mo space mo ntia ase mo na mo 2 minutes kutamo mama mo ntia se mo na mo to ababa mo me se atachia okwa jantrafo akeka boso I just say eye sandwich atachia konkran go hwe me se konkran okwa no office wa ajantrafo mo te sa boso na mo jimi amamo kura mo pora mo de ache no na masai hu bibi fufuro bi de na ba producer send me another video it's all over the place where see here fa yes for me na be the we jimi che bibia yes for me na for say oh what's this. Yes, if Formula 4 says, you see, I know Jimmy Bium. My make a be for Formula 4 any Ghana 4. Problem, a Kufuado buying communina, any Ghana 4 communo, a Kufuado buying problem, Yamu. The AC or Ghana, a Kufuado buying time I know your time, I will say a corrective problems, no. Then you know if you Formula MPW. Well, Jimmy, the Siashi. Okay, somewhere I'm on for Tiasia. Formula 4 MPP and DC. Ahemfo kronim ye bedi omatem ema still omokoto abama almost go to parliament and go and fight for us your interest in tinende yaka ye ho abom se MPP ni NDC ko na ko di juma na mwaye inti juma be na also di sabani case of the taxes beto omo so a stop it sadia no by using that power now one to say no akwa we ko do parliament wadane ko twi Jimmy Sembia, yes, me can MPP for Jimmy Sembia, yes, me singing ashi Jimmy sa. And the kudia didn't call parliament anka because your development is sike kufu with dia said no. Anka sa for me na empo nyansa anka sa skani yankenko. Oh yeah, because en kono na be kire kufu say me nyansa che mo Jimmy. I will make sure say the Ghana for penno and na me ye, the for me na for penno and na me ye. And so we go to parliament, no, and they are deputy two said, and a Jimmyization. Now, for me, for the Munyanya show, when they are part one, my video, remember, and I'm sure this is the time. Want to say Jimmy no. Some must have got lie. Some must have got to about Obama Koya or Bones and we are more. Ghana problem, you know, for me, MP way. I am going to parliament. Me, I'm diwatamano I saw China and I'm a thing and a Ghana for you. We did campaign for you. Me try the platform we say this guy should go in there and make a change. So I know your mistake. So Jimmyization, Jimmy Pro Max, Jimmy Mukala TV. Oh no, Okodru hono. Where Jimmy to only na me problem abedu hayo. Anka san kwasiadi nyina anke stopping 2 years, 3 years ago. Because every nonsense Makokwe, your friend is saying, MP before, pass or parliament, na numbers near the same, no. Sako and Konimyan can do her, and Kaku for the crab and Komundru ha. But with Jimmy Kakra, or Tona, the same rough of Jimmy, and next time on us or bar. And there, someone lies over about 3 days over banana. Mon frère for society no mon frère from apem for yehiamo obi entwa koraba 11 I apem for oja I say for me na mpiro nyamba e mon twen no mon so oba mon frère apem for nyina apem for association I na mon so mo nyina so obi entwa koraba ba ko nsi wo obi entwa koraba ba na nkata so I oba Mamon to the director, Muntuni say, aha, and the petit obiaso. I decided to question go now yet to you go to know. What to say about dodgy or dodgy a good police in no, Yambesa say police in that idea. To slanting, I to Edison Ucha Bacano, Bacan, Unibacan, and Titi Bacan. So when your street. Want to do so, say, next time, Rokodun Knaya, on a jantra of Wonkoda. It's important. For me, for this, Omo, a penty, a year, and for me, MP for so much change, a year. You bet my catcher for enough one say there's somebody on the platform will say Kevin Yenjai a year Krabana Sam Kana Hano. So for enough for chamber pot, when you get chamber pot, I almost Kraban de 2 look at it can now man for some more tits your money Kevin a crabba. So for many people, when you chamber pot, you know chamber pot? Chamber pot crabba for dinner. Moment they remember blue one the chamber pot, the blue chamber pot. Yeah, get blue chamber pot and fill it up. You fill it up. You slanting the throwing. I don't just throw straight. When you throw straight, it will dodge it. Those MPs they are not humans, so we call them it. It will dodge it. Slant the throwing. When you are slanting the throwing, don't slant it stomach level. Slant it above head level so that it can sprinkle. So when you get a chamber pot and you slant it above head. That's what I'm bro for saying. I'm not to Weja. And for me for where the ball is in your court too. Me say, when the bachelor Momatias just say, and can honor Mutino Mudi or Mobojantrano, Mona Mobachelor Mutumi, Mompamo Munina. So Musa Tumana, Media Semetia, May Chamo. As simple as that. Hey, NDC MP in all constituencies been Jimmy Mamon Fan Channel. Montreal say we sent you to parliament to do this. You are not doing it, vote against the person. Simple as that. And now, we want the people to get that benefit. Abana yebetono, a business na mobe. 2024 abano, a contract, a business. Me to amount, sebe yesa we mame. Why nya me too simple? Because first, near to about you say a patriotism that be a business near your moye. Business and say, yeah, part, munyamo part, or no part, me pamon. Simplicity. We are MP or Parliament now support to Elevia, Muntuntiana na Pamono because of the pressure about the torso. Mumayanfa aya abana yetu yen say a business because omono a business no mu you. Yen business ne yen tumi kotina Parliament o. Yen business ne yen tumi konya V8 o. Your business say the kokromoti ede yen puntu beba. Yen business no. Inti yen ne de we have to make sure say sad decision you taken 4 years but a benefit here for 4 years and over. And a better na benefit here, ye to abama nipa obetumi aboaye wanya tuno. It is simple as that. It does not matter. NDC MPP tuno. You get it? It's MPP for omugo parliamentar, almost support to 11. Simple. Muntu omo na makanya say MP tuo a business ye no ye nyamfa so bia onkwa na unyamfa so okoye ye tua oka upenke mu esgracia ntie srew ye de business nya boka ntie tu. Koye nwe adwuma oba ne wuto dum nyansa be mo aba eno ano no tu no. You get it? If you don't get it, then I don't know what you are trying to get here. As simple as that. It's moment fan to a team say abana ye ba betu biemu 2024 a business. Ye de ye ntumi nko Accra, ye ntumi nko parliament, ye ntumi nko de Esgracia, but abana ye betu I was say a boy for over 4 years. Inti I say a journey. A Jimmy for no more parliament nyina away. Simple. From na MP number one problem e wo Ghana no only from na MP we Jimilization is akwa no. Na bibia na me MP ni otwe time na mudi watem no ye na ebeje wo. Na be be nim simpinam. Otwa bibia ni nche o hye sita ase atade mu muntu omo. All right, let's move forward. Yes so bia so bia mo we gya anye na ye gya ene ante ase. Kope mu chia bi ne fa to sim. Hwe. We are serious here. We are not fooling around. We are serious. We want to take this country back. We are Ghana MPP NDC. We will force MPP NDC to do the right thing. The ebeye MPP ndeno eno de bema NDC su nyansa. Yeah. The ebeye achre MPP ndeno eno de bema NDC force obunya tumi amode be su nyansa. That is how it's supposed to be. In this also team chair see or the fun what you say, hey, now touch your partner or next time or Kevin see to do some good win. Hey, now for me MP na is here could change MPP for office. I done an NDC almost one better NDC no. Hey, and the mamisha mu yo me ba e kwan ya me ye or say me ye. Me ba they make be into obey promise na obey jene ho. On me kan kwase kasa de saba wo me na ekufuado and a petrol and a dia da bi a business. Man to trim 2024 is business. Yeah, dear. Business no your party benya fa so no say impuntu beba they went to anya djuma no muntu no simple. Let's move forward from an MP. We're going to show a picture with Jimmy Ruff. It is go forward. Now let's also see this me who are there we na me person me busa say you see no be busa amafo bebre hu what is this. That's right. Planting for food and jobs. Young girl, there. To be very honest with you, I don't have a problem with her. To be very, very honest, with Jesus Niakora, for all you know, 18 won't do yet. So I will not be hard on the girl because it will be and the catcher and song kind of or yakora at this age, Obi Baka say be need the honor, but ye ondu sa age na I was say addressing say pegini we take a decision be or a JSS student and Sebio the headmaster and then headmistress. I catch and say, Sans we won our year a year match leader and a school prefect or whatever. Udruwa can some way. To be very honest, nobody should be hard on the kid. It does not matter her reaction or what she believes in, but we need to understand and say Akorano and or no, and also you'll be a target when it comes to discussing this issue. And I'm going to plead with every person or Ghana be say, Mr. Remo, small girl, no, and then mates, and then ask no kind, let us not put any pressure on the girl. Sebio, me nan come on the position mu, and I'm a headmaster, say me can some way I will do it. When I want the position, and our headmistress say, Uncle Kasa some way you will do it. In Korani there, me every time when I'm talking about these things, I am very careful about say a den Korano, ebeshe atamkruum because Akorano or denohu, and yes, or denohu no ye doing a pressure and a teacher. We need to look for the headmaster. Say headmistress so almost our school nim. Near Busomo said, no problem this thing. I don't know, say lower Ghana abedu this level. I didn't teach of wa Sebio Mako suya de Mako ako nye entity. Say you are coming to serve the people. You are coming to instill knowledge in these young ones. I didn't more drag it in Korawe about politics. Teacher for I need the picture of the headmaster here and our headmistress. Now, Mr. Metchen is my bottom chance, Nipa na or taking that decision. And Nipa or your education director or district education director or whatever, or hono, me here also the picture. Because it is getting to that point to say, Sebio, a teacher for now somebody, Nyansa, they need to help these kids, educating them. Don't politicize the kids. Don't polarize. Don't put your nonsense politics in their heads. Their job is to come, listen to the teachers, absorb some knowledge, and then move. You are not supposed to, in fact, at the end of the day, use these kids for politics. Whether it's NDC or an MPP, the person who took this decision with Jimmy Papa, and I'm expecting Ohineno Tiwobi, and I know the chief or whatever did not have an idea. For now, that is what I'll say. Minimse Ohineno, only idea about what happened. Now, Sebio, we are paying our work, teacher, friend. Now, you're so. Nana, where they are a few days, say intimacy, ya no ebe pow, and I say ya no betiao. Because it's important to say, Sajewi, Nipa or Masa instruction, ya be pamono. Say, on here no chromo, in penifo chromo, Samant Manfred, teacher penini, and now say, teacher near no disadia way, or Mark Rankas Asamna, yes, we are from Hunchamo, Yabeka said Tiamo, Yanubetiamo. We are giving you the room to, in fact, correct this. Because teacher ni be or track crowd so make us some way set match no onye teacher ni or a foolish man or woman. Politics the word team onye ready say obechra de or Jimmy and Sani Pano and you see a man time and as a chance a man be educating Koranibium. So nananom am wo kromo me unsa nana hene to nana hema to yes ramo ye mam week way ye pese ye ti resource free krom ho teacher nia or catch a Koran say onye sade way or say pamono. I was set on here. I see for catch a bind. Oh, yes, I teach. I know. I will chromo because you chromo Korana or more JSS no and your politics no more yet. Whether or say NDC, MPP, a Korano General Ubusano what E-levy is on Tiasie. So you don't bring the kids into this. They are way below that. In the teacher near or making that decision no on the ground. I know you are going to get their pictures from me. Headmaster or what's our school. Headmaster or what's our school get me his picture. Headmaster will say headmistress will get me their pictures. Na me magana phone omu Jimmy ya omu de I was here pamo mu free a teacher Juma. You cannot lower teacher Juma like that. This is sixth match. Where on earth? No, I could say do you know what happens in parliament for these things to be done? Why are you doing this? Into it nana. me de sha won sa me sa be bo video ni biem me ya sha school no any baby won edin wo ho obi am peke minim say by tomorrow no yen sabeka teacher ni picture headmaster headmistress omo make sad decision no men sabeka mo picture ye de be kire ewiase nyina say jimi fo we enkwasea fo we na e kire ye mana de mo me hwe video ni biem na me sure say on the ground they are on this story very 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 much, and I know that tomorrow I will get results. All right, so I think the name on it is Mama MAJHS. As same, and also people say EA. I think EA in the Eastern region, and I don't know, but Mama MAJHS as same EA. I know so by tonight we will get results from there. You be who teacher near now or that sankora we are no school, particular school we you be see who headmistress and headmaster no. Yeah, the picture be we are seeing say wait one go school so okodwene or a Jimmy for. You chance. You cannot turn this into politics. You cannot turn set match into a political ground. Oh, they be your political campaign. That is nonsense. And Korano, they are below 18. And Penny Bien or Nims or Sanyan Nana, Makami Biachro, Mr. Nana. So when to an more one, Yanubet Yampany for Yadi Biaka, Mr. Nana, Ghana ne Geno, Ghana ne bois. Senana went to a deal with a year Naaman, okay. Naaman MAJHS Assam. Naaman MAJHS Assam Eastern region. Yes, say what Eastern region, the Kufuadu Krum. We need to see the headmaster's picture, and I know we will get it. Nana, Mr. Ramon, on here was our acronym, Bimusawa Tua, Chinie Esuso. So when to take action, and then your Chinia, Nana Yanubetiao, and there, Yedin Kaka. Yenimsa also there sebio onyankopon adomo nyansa sebio ohina wudi na politics na wo ye into ba me atwonka e was asem we hu but I say thank you very much. Now and the attorney general issue, big issue power, and there's something a big issue power mo bi anda wo a very important also mo say Godfrey Dame any attorney general any that Maxwell Poku Agyeman no Jack de ekoso Ghana no say yankasa ekuru no ekoda dada but yanya faster omo de bekokra. Now, last week, and this is another picture, so it's making rounds around social media. Nabko Fono sit match, you know. You say women are Nabko for I know nose mask, I know social distance, and I've heard saying, Nabko has being the game changer. Yes, ma'am, before we know we are Nabko for no, I feel the bomb maybe I could do. A banner time. The embarrassment, you know, just it do some point be any embarrassment to be more. I say I don't know what damn. Into Nabko for in ye. Nabko, no, we know we are Nabko for no. And the yen Nabko for come on match you. Rice water for any wheat kwan mo omo ton kwan ni rice water no omo na yakose so omo ba say omo mekuta placard no omo meka nche Nabko for dey security obo kado ni ewrade jakopo ye jimi o na yeso so sansem we so na ende obi da hot Ghana say MPP aban we aban a ye ma ba omia chance ye ma lancash we are keen to think that way. Nabko millions of dollars now you see the be Nabko over 100,000 Ghanaians benye adwuma ye wi de omo nyina be government system ni mu no Nabko for no nyina ira and the emura for isota ura for kwan for any the placards am say omo no omo beka nkire so me Nabko for bom kwasiade a ekoso Ghana kwan for we mu kwan for and rice water ebrayo ɛna ɔmo tontɔn ɛne akɔpem atade ahyɛ ɔmo deɛ ɛyɛ no sɛ yɛne asisi kɛdeɛ deɛ pem atade ama ɔmo mommɛkutakuta placards na monka nkyɛ Ghana sɛ NABCO no na NABCOfoɔ no ɔmo nie deɛ ɛyɛ sɛ nka sɛ yɛsika wo wei Oblayo for Oblayo okay Oblayo wait Oblayo for just see that Ekufuado was say your mind out to the point they say I see you Jimmy. It's very funny. Like I say people from Kwa Pola much moon and Nimyansa. Yeni Akenya Jimmy, any Ekufuado Gwan and Nimyansa. Just a chronicle Oblayo for and end up Kufo. Oblayo for okay, the party age boma, a come at 3:30. Okay, just one is we end up Kufo. It's NABCO for the Sikana say accountability attach the Ketikiti searching police or someone pene or parliament. Who will be to say Afro Markins Jimmy. When you want to ask questions, no sorry Gina or just Gina court. Ghana court number to my yes, our consent no. No, Jimmy no sana the action near court. There's a picture too. I want you to also see. Obrayo for and there's Sobolo for Kwan Obrayo. Rice right our how for and then we end up kuno. Eyes, rice right our how. Oblayo, yogurt, and the Omona, Sanko for an end. And no money, as omre and up kufono. Where no, where I, yo, farmek wa hell. I swa hell. Oblayo, quang wa hell. Where money and the way and up kufono. Menopause for monopolization. Monopolizing. I will never as if you cross my career. I wait, monopolization, monopause for quang for Yajimio near down tia Yakosku ya cratch for Yantia Casaho, Nipani Dusika, Nipani say chrono, what was so Casana Canadian no dendo Jimmy or Dusika say grow up Casa Casapada ope Casapata Pongo, Uhinim I Casapa a topongo. Dusika Nipani Dusika Senos, yet the Sibio Casano Casano no de or tree. Sikana o di no catches a cigar also casa paya toponko. Inti a for NABCO for no. Oblayo. Cause someone kwa. Now, Momiansha Wezo. I will transform Ghana after 18 months in office. Nana do Dankwe Kufuado, Sano Kanya time ana or pet to me 2016 or some man 1 year 6 months or bet Dane Ghana. Sani enimso or Dane Ghana if you home or Dane Ghana de akoshane cho. And their holiday. Or Dani Ghana la condition is Sister Robocop 3. Sunday names or Dani Ghana daso. Nana Danko Kufarka said, Bahama Nimshi or you're incompetent or ne abozegate ne side check no. Yamomo a year and a half. They will change Ghana. They will change Ghana. This same Nana Danko Kufuado today is telling us, have patience. Ghana will not prosper overnight. President Ekufuado. Where your Ochin Kasa? Where your Ochin Kasa and a good for the year canon? You said you change Ghana in a year and a half. Yama 1.5 years. You change Ghana. Yama 5 years. Okay, just in your patient. Oh, slap upon what's a slap? He's a confident liar. I know be canon. What's Yama 1.5 years? You the big pack on you the bad 3 times as I count 1.5. Oh, Sabaka just in your patient. Patience anything. It shows clearly this guy is just a walking contradiction. He's a liar. And there are no words we can use. But Makaya say, abotre for the because every single statement you made in 2016, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and a Ghana for share home at the 2 Abamao. Now put it also came out 1.5 years, any amount 5 years. Once I will full set, Akokuna Bejano say, we should be patient. Patient for what? Because since somebody president, yanti say, o ministers no obi apia kem. Yanti say Jubilee House, obi a demonstration say yanti. So patience now can patient. You should be patient on what? You are a walking dead part 33, useless president, very very useless. The most useless old man we have guarded and put power, given power to, very useless. Me see. When you take a goat and the goat eases itself, at the end of the aponchi, it is a fashion post so because aponchi jan and I between the manure and the bro, Ekufuado is just a waste. Nothing from this guy. Ye nyam fa soba kumpom fisale le put opowe ho. Me say Aponti jina ha na aponti jana nine the better for me free yemu send nine we jana nine no we can pick it up and use it to benefit ourselves. Ye bet to me at the dear bro and me bro if you as so this man is the most useless old man. Yedi to me abeshe the same also they suppress Ghana for. Very, very useless. Dumb, ignorant, lies about everything. Even his age, he's lying, he lied about it. Certificateless old man. Very ignorant. And it hurts because you get some people in Ghana who know for a fact to say Akufo-Addo is the worst president we've ever had in our history. And some do Jimmy DNA almost like Jimmy. So this is not a man we should sit and say he is going to change something. Monsieur last Mekache Ghana for say. So I want to Ghana and there. Now say MPP a buying way, including Bawumia, Alan Cash, a buying way can change anything. Oh, but damn. You are crazily crazy. Oh yeah. What about them abroso? So I was say Akufo-Addo a buying way plus Bawumia concert man comedian way plus Alan Cash American Muslim on their on repreku and so no preku kwine. Oh let them insult themselves when the time can be president. We him Alan. These clowns, if you think they are going to change anything, we have no idea. Ghanaians, you have no idea of ever because these people have failed. The music they are road draws. I refer the music I go to a dying UK. Gabi Nejina baby. Until somebody say there is no hope. The only hope is to kick them out. Then we chase them for our monies. Sanya be nipa no so yes abema ne tumi foforo no ono so te wo ke say hey they say that man for ni ate efuna ni abie se say there jack akokoto abie yentumi ni nkwayasam emfa ehundi o. That is what we want. Enti say ampamo kofo we na service a deterrent to people who want power. Then ye Jimmy because it's the same thing yes ababa fembiem and our problems will be bigger. So let us teach these people a lesson. Let us kick them out of power. Force the government that comes in, that is the NDC, to chase them. And when the NDC fails, no one will say in a Jimmy Time, we will live with MPP and NDC. We will force them to deliver. The dollar is at 7.75. 7.75. If we don't take care, by next week Friday, near what 10. $1 is to 10 Ghana cedis. $1 is to 10 Ghana cedis. And they are 7.75. Isn't it this disheartening? Oh, you're a businessman, you can't sleep. You can't. Because you wouldn't make anything. You wouldn't make any money. And there are people in Ghana still insist and say we should allow Akufo-Addo to Anke Krobi and Akufo-Addo can ban and hire and go say see or sanko resign. But ye Jimmy, ye benya asofo say Lilliput AC Cathedral, stupid, senseless. The most foolish decision Ghana has ever made to build a useless cathedral. The most foolish decision Ghana has ever made is to give power to these Achim Puerto Ricans. This group of people we have given power to. Create a Juman for Nipa. Gabi or no Namon won't create a Juman for Nipa da. On to me no for end to be to say Ibrahim Mahama will create a Juman for Nipa Etia, Snake Etia, on ye be one about say Akufo-Addo rankas out on create a Juman for Nipa da. On working with payroll before, kind of Oriata 2001 or we are snake for second or shabruchli. Also be a data bank ne kon wo ho ena ne sisi wa ha oba no be wi amusike nya no go data bank. Omon sheda nya adwuma bi a omo legit people we can hand over this country to. A Caribbean and Kenim Nyansa and we are demonstrating Akufo-Addo should kick the finance minister out. Yeah. Our biggest problem in Ghana today is Ken Ofori-Atta, and Ken Ofori-Atta is the money box of this government. Ono na krono ni nyina e hye na ase because of the quotation na nam ye Jimmy nti ofu bia beka quotation ese wo bre no ho ase Jimmy obra ho ase na kronfo afa me ho obra ho ase ame Jimmy sika Ghana for de omusika ame Ofori-Atta no ya amfa quotation ato so into officer na Jimmy ntu baby na oma ye nti ase sika na kasen sika na sen ye de ma wo ena sika na sen na we use man do, and these are things we need to be asking. Oyo for atentimi ambusa no eno te Ghana na ojimi no ho onya chance bia no Leviticus chapter 33 unkwasa Leviticus be dey den me say unkwasa Leviticus na we read no me dey den Leviticus edumnya hwe obabrabom. I don't need Leviticus. I don't need John the Baptist sayings. Ebia John Crocker sansa no abo ebere na mehu in the same kwasa yakasa about where the Bible or bread and one say I don't want to hear it. On the ground, get me that quote from Ken Ofori-Atta when it came to a year time and more opposition, when he was talking about Ghanaians rising up to make sure say we take power. No, send me that quotation. I mean, reading that Ghana for the foolishness of these people. I'm missing it here. I was supposed to get it here by me. So send me. I think that Gabby posted it. Time and more to me, no. Time and more to me, no. Na omu dini patem omu kache omu incite Ghana for so omu nko na omu nko tu aban ningu ende yembese beka ku asem on the ground. Get me that quote na me reading my Ghana for nti nkwasiafo we na mudi musika show mu nsem o se yakasa no edin na Kevin Taylor odidi atem wo nyansa ne edin atem da wo yo twen ene bedi watem on the ground. Get me that particular na me nka ho asem. Now see this Mokai said last week me ba show we so I came to speak about KT Hammond. And I'm a catcher a dance asukwa for say. Monshe mukwan amuditi kronim. Now me besam chuma junuba biso. The issue of Fomena and the atu atachiano. Me catcher dance asukwa for say. KT Hammond time I could do obedi MP no na me mindi 20 years old. I'm going to say it today. KT Hammond at Parliament 24 years. In fear poly edionu in 24 solid years. And to me be catch that dance asukwa for say. Echire we your chin mekambiem, and I'm not going to retract that statement. Echire we aboa and na all to about what to about 24 years. Now still okwan afena obi abeka cha o say meye and your chin. Enti me beye sa statement no ena me ma danse asokwa for tiase say KT Hammond ya me no kasai oti parliament a obo jantra won kran na mo mugu futuro mu sa ntwe no I will not retract. And me see me on I na sometimes I don't forget say bia o metuma be hunahuna me and I dance me mu and me see say 24 years Obi abedi MP 24 years or constituency na ende. Wabeka chiro say ende the contract about kwan so waba o your chin. Now the hotoma na o your chin. Yes. Now we beka KT Hammond asem wa ha. Me catch him say the law certificate ko ye fake. And quick. Okwa hefa okwa danse asokwa. Na medwin say okwa akoya de papa bi wo ho a okoya press conference. Say you fan send me. We MPO, your man S Gracia. 24 years. Waji pay 24 years. Sika KT Hammond jene man to be a 30 days be a bit marsh adansia sokwa community bi nipa be 500. Yes. Ohia buburoi. Ohia kwadansia sokwa kras wo he. Waji $100,000 na nsenya dia kwa toka. Ena KT Hammond call ne kuro mu adansia sokwa sokwa press conference. Na dia tiny say baby original press conference no Professor Ade Kronfo no dan nim omo pamo no kura se fa Jimmy free okono wa on tantan because on Professor Ade no problem because Professor Ade the candidate ba ababitu no because KT Hammond no ba omi aka chen say on Jimmy no because obe ni chief of staff Ewurade Jacopo KT Hammond inti okonu krom wo oso wahu bibi otimti okwakoye press conference mo me ntie KT Hammond on na so onim nyansa pa na mensa oya press conference no abrantie bi kasa ho ono se ono MPP chairman ewo adanse asokwa abrantie ro nie oso ye MPP chairman adanse asokwa enti ono so J Mike ena odidi Kevin Taylor tem ne se I so no ankasa ne se ne se egure enumi ne se no I say osre ono ankasa ne se inti KT Hammond afre no se omra na omekasa na enti ono so jare dwuma wo ye nyina e na oba be kire so ye da wo pe KTM mo de dwuma wo ye de bi nsi da abrante me show KTM ko di eye MP na bia wo ni youth or bia oba 20 ansa na KTM me show kombo time KTM e ko di eye MP no na owie SS and also oye adansia so kwa MPP chairman the sina make the bi nsi da onyo twen into we na sia I say club for omo ye advert omo ye club ni nyina wie ne star na de edi bie so test no ai ne se no de se ne se ewrade yakopo eta brantie we so ba je Mike odidi Kevin Taylor atem ena obanyansafo ena badwemba wagimia to the point say onim se de meye no meye ama KT ha mo pressure ema na bayi na firi gimi mu onim enti ne dia ne se KTM ofiri nkraba MP aba ena MP se de MP se yamra obi akasa etia no ono KTM no be ma te se wo na bibida ne nantem no wentume yia no nkran na obo jantra no oba na obefre wo obi papa bra na be kasam because de wagimi ena also do Jimmy se police dog ena Kevin Taylor na ensiwa o hwe be ma se ena odi MPP fo anim wo se ena wankasa wo sere wo se wo be ka me masem bema wankasa wo sere wo se wo ba be ka me masem wo se se cheers ye Jimmy o ba ye betene mu nyina me se me ma men kan kire mo adanse hine na anim na wonkwa so me nyini wa danse memu me ye oboaseni akwara obie ni adanse bo betumo hunu na me nobody and me send a message you about dance say me tie Ghana nde me wura dance memu adanse hine okọ obedi adanse a say abrantie we ono nko ane be ma ode ne platform eko galamse ekutia galamse make sure say omo say ensas ono nko ane platform enkwase yafo mugugu se party mmoa wo baka kire me say na wagimi na metene wa wo sisa jot ase na we mu nyina na omo sai kro no hye na mu dia na mu hu enim kitikiti mu say nkora hu na wo de say wo de wo sin we me bodo panyan wo de ni nyina sa ko hye o minim wo sisa opina pasam papa fabra now okoye no okofa MPP asokwafo chairman ena osakofa MPP women's organizer na mebo KTM asem no wi mebo women organizer no na MPP adanse asokwa KTM the women organizer no ebi omu nim bibi me be kire mu bibi ansa na makona asem so right dey go po MPP adanse asokwa for say makasa tia KTM omu women organizer ni o onte adanse asokwa o ote fomena ono adanse asokwa ho na odi women's organizer no onte ho e fomena na ote ena odi women's organizer ewe hin adanse asokwa na ono se KTM mondaba enti Kevin Taylor onum cocaine ena brofo mebo no video na kire mu na me hwe video na me si wey oba want to me share stomach wey na KT Hammond oni party secretary no MPP for more than so am kan kire mu KT Hammond ne party secretary no omo twekora efa sa toy we hu we ne so be egu na sia obi ehu na on person ne be dey this age on worry we be come me ho asem ne so be nti ne age on nya be ma ne worry ne so be egu no se dame show your stomach ko dumi shebi we di KT Hammond because KT Hammond ne da na party secretary ne da na KT Hammond party secretary twi kora ena odini Jimmy we penti anim say all the pay anchors for leader adentira yesi BB di matem na edu sometime na usha adie wey usha na wemu said the shanky gold wo ho usha opagya na wemu na we used to say ponchi we begira obeka MPP asem beka say me enka adansema asem adaya Kevin Taylor ni so can dance adentia oni KTM on bodamini we a nanse ni 7 years afi no offering maami fie akoped bia atena no ma me nka na asem ohima maami brewa Hey, abena hubo die. Wawemu, I said damn wo bet ma show your stomach, go be come masam. Munti omo. I'll be back like Terminator. Me we introduction na me kire mo sa emmoa omo kasa ya no muntie keti am mo wiara mo tie eye wahem.
Kira on sabna o kan entro ne de ye nya no. Ne aya no kura wom na me ba be ya no na me de ama wo. Won sabna o kan ya no, nyam da na ne hia wo de ne pa ne se. Me tiwe me lawyer me nkrata me de fake. Ya wa you no aka o to aka pen. E ma anyi wa no nti obi emi sa me ya no kura eye fake no aka. No ya no kura. Nsi so na wie mwati. Seketi amot ne nkrata o de aguma wo Ghana ha ye certificate no aka no eye fake. I appoint you, Mama, and I'm a day here lawyer who grew her say. I owe Grandma, and I'm a day lawyer which she had the answer. I had a friend. Yeah, one car, the person would be. Yeah, my get certificate me. I fake out back. I would young for the entry. The name so who are going to many years out with you for the entry. Who say, may two na me one war and cry. And also, I had a prayer, two na me one cry. The one was say, one na, and nay, one chabad of Guasero, or would have known was a two. Wouldn't me? No, wouldn't be a madam or more Guasero, woman have known was a two. More cancer as Gracia. So, we are just a mere Gracia number. Now, wouldn't me? And then wouldn't be a madam who was so kicky, no more Basoka, no more better. Or we are no more giving as Gracia as a car, no more. I might actually had 100 the other day, I don't correct. So, what can I say? I don't correct. Janudia, the Bazavia, Yakano, meaning Wurika. And I say, I him for near him and say, Omo Chow, Omo do I say, I can ye. Woman and one preco, and they Akshina or more fino, Biazedo. Omo do I say, how about Omaga, if you are so quite, you was it here, and when you are quite another about Pano. If you are 10 kilometers, say, now what do I was it? Almost a Omaga, if you are more Monte. Now, on Mamma Quaba, no, and they Akshina or more fino, Biazedo. Omo do I say, how about Omaga, if you are so quite, you was it here, and when you are quite another about Pano. If you are 10 kilometers, say, now what do I was it? Almost a Omaga, if you are more Monte, Nasawapa, now on Mamma Quaba, no Mamma Monica, and see almost a diado near a water. The names are over said, I dear you were before I just what's your break also say, Numa, Minim say you were here, say you were nibbling, and number one, Miss Suit now got once a blow. And as you not Africa, also Pebina Shay, now very yet and near the other. Never one with t-shirt is over your cleaning now, but share, who won't come who are now all report all your money to go Fatima. I don't know, share, but to see near finish. My one is also I don't know time to be the Kevin, you're doing yes and yeah, as a executive, no. As a members, no, one will say, one more baby, you are no. Now, said, one way a chain, one way a grantier, now, one more hano. One day, always one you know, so I have chains, so I have man papa, so you could see it. And the old woman, I don't know. Now, Baba was no, my Antonka. Choka, eventually, much. It's any Bibiaka. I don't want you to one. And they Akshina or more fino, Biazedo. Also, what do I say? How about Omaga? If you are so quite, you was it here, and when you are quite another about Pano. If you are 10 kilometers, say, now what do I was it? Almost a Omaga, if you are more Monte, Nasawapa, now on Mamma Quaba, no Mamma Monica. Nti almost the other near a water. The names are over said.
Minister Kevin Taylor already at them the day and hobby, and yet the fire. I can't make any say, or say a young chain, young wife, your fee. Kevin Taylor and to the Sunya Soba, Minion is on the Sunya. If it's another gate, I'm about 24 years. I was young for maybe some say, Obi one home money, I best out to Abama. Obi one home day, I don't yes out to Abama. It's a catch or transfer of Kevin Taylor or Poem, young piano. Like I can't make any say, Kevin Taylor. Cocaine and you white diable. Cocaine and you white diable. Not the cocaine I also because I never money from Nasa Wadreno. I don't know what Dada. It's Miss Row. Kevin tell a man drive you, or try any mark, Rabbi Betty. We are pressing him, maybe so obey me because I've been found. And yes, I did Kevin tell I am on Shavasua. Na Katia may come more gun, I'll come with you. And people of Parliament go on to me, Casson Cambrofu. Katia my brother, what's or Tennessee, Kevin tell I am. One more go school. Open soil and so I go shave nice Katia more. Now was it when we are simply for us in your town. Rofuna Katia more can be tell about coming to my yard and the cake. No man yet. The one table of what was your bluff. Also, that your program, your baby, Chinaka, and to Miss Ramo Kevin Taylor, cocaine, and you are Ujaya Babu. When you cocaine now.
Abena humbo die mate. Twi manka be na wate ase. Twi manka na hwe oba nim. Ketia mo meba no so. Hwe oba nim. Na e do sometime ahun. Na I say anytime me can me see o adanse asokwa. O dance. Na se obi abedi usu 24 years. Na afa na waka kire o say ye egu kwan so a wo ye otwe papa now that who say metro ma KTM on me dan so amasore na enye MPP na oboja ntira wo mu nanka omo asoso me see wa we musa dame wa we musa dame wo your ba show your stomach enante wo fie oba we wada na ohram guru so a we wada na ebia so we de makonya we na ohram oyoni gu so a we hwenanim hwe oba enim. Oh, it is sometime bia nipa wejimi nipa oya aboa no oya aboa yento sebe nanka oba wedru sa age we nanka uye nipa bia sebe ojunhudi se wa oya oba usipisita nanka akwakobo wa muchia mu afa wenim tan nipa say na wo bon kan colors bia won ho bi paint moshi won ho oil paint won ho nipa we owo na owo MPP yeso otifum so odi women's organizer adwa wo bondie secretary di no KTM obodam ni so bedru on neda intiesia no omde na ye party wa chechanse ena hwe oba nim na we nyansa ben na obetuma ka e de abo MPP party MPP we nyansa ben na obetuma ka ontumi ntrodi din ontumi ntrodi din nenso ba egu na hemu me se oyoba ontumi hye tight me se we ontumi ko oboase pool nkodware bio we say nkete sia be ya omo hye bikini we ne body no I say yede shovel ete ye da tare we na bibi tantantan we edi MPP enim ebe de na nkofo na hunyansan hu se eye KTM jimi no die no omwaye bibi we hwane siase I say munim kwankwan ase we enti yetra wa na ehwe sammo ya omabedi party enim a odwunu awonti ase ohwe mmo we omabedi party odwunu awonti ase because say we na di party minimum obedicate in conform mate ase say yenda ho ntoma MPP a ene se nya ya mmo o because yentumi ntena eye constituency 24 years na MP aba be ka kire me say afa na contractor aba kwan so after 24 years onyo otwen na oyɛ den o da ho support to MP na oyɛ otwen me retract statement we da nobody our dance me simu kobusa dance hene ono onim obedi dance a kire mo and ye obi a mebu nipa mebu no because ohene mpo na suma man kofo kwa akokere kwohwe akokere asase no na mo agimi for politics nti ene wo wadane party wa chechense ohun nenso ben asia de yeje otata ewo Uzbekistan ohun nenso ben ebesimre won ware o metifo nyina ware awo nenso be gu ahem ohun nenso be asia obo Inter Milan for 6 ohun basa tan minister MPP secretary na anka meja wo life amount the obenden wa chechense ketiba no abedibi MPP general secretary ba no bedi na mmoa we ni makeup I say ye ko wawai eye muchi aho ne ye ka wanim oba fun say ye ka asema beji nipa na o wonum kan begina na Kevin Taylor na KTM ona ne nkwa abrem obo odam na yatene dam kakra no ono de one ne da no hu say obodam Jack me ma ye serious na meti ha wo unye ready amemba wo adwa ho bondie me se unye ready amemba wo bebia ye du no And yes, I no manyoma we na mo di ba be jimi mu hu. Ye ni abre pa. Me se se we ni adia. Show your stomach. Oh lines. I say guitar homa. Hwe. Oh tan twon ne mba nkasa. Twe wo ho fa otusi buchi abim ne mba nkasa. Me se we ni mu paint, se muchiam. Pe be tina. Oba fon tantan we na NPP fo akode so obo begu o. Nipa ti krom o disi ehunu de akoso. Mo de adanse be hunahuna me. We adanse ni kyeme. O fui mma. Na ma me kire wade bi. Me so your ba ochina shewawe ohun si bi amba twesha atade ma weem show your stomach. Shebi. Me so ye shebi. Why say D-boy na anenam? Ye kan memba, ye pemba mama be kasa ma NPP a. Otwe atete se wo ye pemma emma unmo ba. Oba no ba ogina wa otum say yes. Wo nyo ba o. Wo ye D-boy ene ye de prayer awo wom na ye se wo gina ho. Hwe. Ye pa oba ona rough se aketi aba. Chon ne mema nye mbeka man no asem ne nye mema no fi tantan bia onum kankan chon. Now let me tell you about KT Hammond. KT Hammond mamen kanche adanse asokafo. Adanse asokafo sa papa ne friend KT Hammond we Jimmy. Mon sande mon gene number na mon friend say Kevin Taylor reply no on tie me. Hwe. Na mo de mo Jimmy na mo de tete sa ye MPP for inti mo kwasi ato no mo nyi se be so mo so KT Hammond number ni mo friend nwumre ya mo kan say Kevin Taylor say me hia no platform we so oboda wo KT Hammond enye be 5 years ago na two ma me fie mental retarded fool like you and then we be to me say we need certificate fake lawyer Jimmy papa Pintoto Jimmy ma me nka bibi ncha adanse asokafo ma me din kan send KT number KT Hammond number ma mo na mo friend no na mo chance Kevin Taylor say bra platform no so kwasi ato why unhu Jimmy na me mebuse ni be na pesa aboa te se wo ne number is 020 mo friend no because KT Kevin Taylor say bra betie o chiba 02020130000 me see KT Hammond number ni boys write it and send it to him kwasi a wo yare unya mental problem wo krom je se go phone o chi politics na afuntira fake lawyers obeji atum me make nche obi asem your lawyer wo. And I don't have to prove myself to anybody that I'm a lawyer. You are a liar. You are a thief. You are a criminal. Fake lawyer. Ne number ni mo friend kan say me twen no. Kwasiato uja parliament na uposa krama ochi 24 years afena ba kwan. But this what the contractor for be gu kwan so o Jimmy for budget be na shem. Onya nkurase for na mentwema o. Maybe adanse asokafo ani ema mental retarded fool like you. Onkora bre bo bodam. Oye we you medical, we you hospital card aba. Or Fuiba over come masem. KT Hammond number ni 02020130000. Mami repeat na mon friend. Can so hear TV. Kwasiato 02020130000. At this point, if I had come out, no Beka say, oh, adanse asokwa unye dwuma na. As an MP, honorable man, what do? You answer the questions. Where Jimmy Inti? You did not see it right to say, media men respect me, respect the people of Adanse Asokwa. What Jimmy Dodo? Sameyawa, I will give that respect to the people of Adanse Asokwa and speak to them. Na penyi toto we enche obewu kwasiato me na wode mabe na obeka me ho ase me I have nothing to lose. My job is to make sure asiate se wono you will not steal election again. You be too or free. You were supposed to come out and tell the people why he said 24 years. I feel now say a year contracted Gina Kwanso 24 years. What you ask Gracia how many times? 24 years. What you pay as a parliamentarian how many times? 24 years. Committee out of parliament. How much money have they paid you? 24 years. You salary akamuda or chimbelebele. Me say we are chimbelebele. I want the people to hold you to task. That is what I am doing. Kwasiato abejana Kevin Taylor and obusia for or change some obusia ni benepewo. Me see for 24 years our original parliament you know. Every single year, every single 30 days, you chiaoka recently among $100,000. Abuaba abejana say and I Kevin Taylor and you are a foolish man. Respond. Yebetu and I will do everything possible. This time I won't go to Bentia and go to Chensing. Me say I will direct. Me say I will dedicate my channel to your constituency. May you power through him. I am telling you today. Magic to me through him. Over than your chain. Akode du krum or fuiba. Penyini what Jimmy say. Who are you representing? You are representing the people. Over so 24 years. Afena when who's a contract to be Jina Kwans. Who you Jimmy for? We are Jimmy for. Now, me I may say majority of the people no omo ba parliament ayen show my dream. Wo omo no tin him say you have a mental problem. Why didn't you are retarded? We are go Jimmy. Ye Jimmy tin yama to me. Go and answer to the people. Na mo MP for mo tia dance so kwa emrante no mjejina ho e Jimmy for akobede nim tum se bidie ba abejina e na dance so kwa for me see. Se obi di MP also 24 years. Now in 2022, and also ode a year contractor be go kwanso na oji nipa ne dia wo your chain. I am not going to retract. Mo jimi dodo kwasi atowe e konkra ko bojantra. No yi tengana na ode about chichaba mo na mo jimi di nachi. Kwasi atowe agi pace 24 years. Waji a year bibia o parliament waji bi kwasi awe. Kwasia towe, kwasia belewe, talk way, and a muda wudin a KT Hammond, a dear no yama dance asqua. Talk belewe. Question him. Change this fool. Get an intelligent person to represent you people. What Jimmy do? Not kwasia tobia ni amana power. Okojina parliamenta. No, Jimmy no sa session with Jimmy no sa yet one year straight. O Spencer the Oji Toletiska, our Vietnam. Jimmy Torbe, Jonathan Kevin Taylor, and North America, and on one shirt. Where Jimmy T, you are assessing people's intelligence with what they wear. We are Jimmy for. I don't need to be in suit to tell you you're a foolish man. And look at just your level of thinking, it is so shallow. Me say, from your statement, say you are not as deep as I thought. What bodam now nam? We are FM full mental. Na me catch a dance so for mo de formena for aye mo de eye omo makana ye. This is the time you made this KT Hammond retarded fool understand the say to me nyane dia or chimbelebele o just esro o just Ghana for me mouse enkwasi chance ni biem. Me say I am dedicating my platform me get to me afri winsem la ayila wo me say me get to me easy say that me get afri akoko ba onsem. Oh, to me, the youth in Asokwa and a dance. Omunjimi biemo. Kwasiato what nan crying. Jantra for man, I want to your motto. Obejina I represent the people. 24 years. I feel now we are crying. I'll change your proba. I'll be back to your matter. And I've sent my boys to your constituency. I'm going to reveal whatever is in your constituency. Now, this is for but me also be chief of staff no wa bodam kra che no she mo de munim de ba anka mo sa mo tro na hye mo nantem no ka mo twitwa de acheche she wa bodam Katie me say wa bodam. I represent the people. I don't represent a fool like you. You have accepted you are not a legitimate lawyer. You are an imposter. What they say Kufuado? I represent the people of Adanse. I will make sure they get the development they need. But before that, a fool like you will be kicked out. Kwasiato, when about your pentin said will be anchors. Edwich now and Edda, about your Hramgu so crabina rabies. Or Jimmy for Unim Nyansa, you should have addressed your people. Wuna also Unim Nyansa, you should have addressed your people. So I agree a good team. Me sure say ashes, and Sanson and soon are good. Where Jimmy do? Jimmy mu feasibility tested what pass it. I'll be right back after this short break and we'll take care of business. You're still watching with all due respect, extended version. I'll see you too. All right, you're still watching with all due for the extended version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. We wear no suit here, but the facts are here. And a holiday, 65 years, Ghana. We would say, cool down. Katie Amodo with Jimmy, Mamon Fino, with Jimmy too much. Odi bear 60. And son of two mammy fee, or the Sekufuado, a Jimmy seminar into Munjama life momo. Na young and they ask them at that table. So now social media, no, I will not spend time on it because I will say you can't go for dummy as seminar and the holiday me person me jam on them now to me echo have a little bit of fun. In the end, 5 social media segments. Na yenye editorial quickly. Me pese and the mobile platform we so na obiaso enko arrest kakra for ochina. We specifically came to take care of Godfrey Dame and Maxwell Opoku Agyeman. Now me hu bibi wa ha yankum through quickly. Ana minja na ochina yenye the rest of the social media segment, you know. Send a beya and then we will have time. Now, to me, I can't a scandal no, and I say go for Damia Semino. It's very, very important. I mean, say a lot of people are tired. And so we are not going to do social media now. We'll move it tomorrow. Now, the young man and then young goes straight. Now, you take care of the story for the day. I now see this story now for today. No, is about a man where your friend no, Maxwell Opoku Agyeman. Maxwell Opoku Agyeman, maybe Sebio Obia Nimno. Recently, we all got to know about him. In Semi Baye, say, Kek Prempe, the director of legal education or Echo Leave, and Obeshena 9. I mean, Chen Muchimu, Senebeya, Adwa pancake, Obetima say, we don't can say cram bad time. A Katie among girlfriend, or you know, a Obano. Adwa me humbo, die, we don't can say cram bad time, a couple of Obetias. Me say, inti, issue say, this man, no, ebedrum obia hu say yafa nipa be edubi ewura Ghana Law School. Na sa nipa na de ewura Ghana Law School no, wan na fa omo. Sa time a Kek Prempe no ye substantive director of legal education ba ye no, e no bebusa sa questions no. Now, also tia say man we ono na ye Attorney General of Ghana. His name is Godfrey Dame. Ono e na hwe lawyers ni so Ghana de ye ka lawyer for penyini a ono e na da no. Godfrey Dame. Now, what he said recently, Attorney General has submitted nipa beye 11 bidinya or de call a year edibeto abontin say sa nipa 11 way and nipa 11 way na or person or the comma president. Now president a year omunyina judges. Now sa list way ba abontin no a lot of people in fact, when you go on social media, there are a lot of things that on social media. You go for say, hey, now you're dying list whereby so many people are speaking. Remember, recently, say some group of lawyers in Ghana, episode would say another organization, Enka Ghana Bar Association, because lawyers be able to say Ghana Bar Association, a conform subio and the no credit friend, no credit ebino. So we have some lawyers who have decided to also put together a new organization or a new group that will at least show Ghanaians that there are some lawyers in Ghana who are honest, who are not corrupt, who will say it as it is, irrespective of who is in front of them. So that process too is going on. Now, the reason why I ended as some way by as some Kesen said, the last time I'm here, sa story wake up said, a year Maxwell Opoku Agyeman, this man, causes some problem here, and I said, why involving who in some illegality, no? I was said, you share na kano. And I'm for say be a media. I told Ghanaians that I have the report after Maxwell Opoku Agyeman, in fact, illegally admitted 10 people into Ghana Law School. Me say this man was acting as the director of legal education. Time obeshe hono illegally. He admitted, remember this word, illegally. He admitted 10 people. Now, 10 people, no. Megachiramu say, Omubusan say, Boga, now 10 people, no, 10 people, no, Maxwell Opoku Agyeman at the committee here, no. Oka say, CJ Manibi, Jubilee House, Emani Nipanibi, current Supreme Court judges be Emani, retired and current High Court judges be so Emani Nipanibi. Inti enya ononkwa hunipa ena illegally and I say under carpet no odomura law school abra omni qualification. Let me tell you something. When we are talking about admitting 10 illegal people who are not supposed to be in the Ghana law school, this is one of the biggest crimes on the land. Now, me catch Ghana for say the committee which was put together by the General Legal Council, their job was supposed to be simple. Their job was supposed to interrogate everybody who was in the office to know how 10 people were illegally admitted into Ghana Law School. Now, yatihana yehu say list na about out. Now, list na about out no. Na edino dimbia. A lot of people were like, whoa. Names where they are quite familiar names are Ghana for any momo. Now, omo track record bia, it's quite interesting. Nipa 11 a Godfrey Dame Diaba say enimeni no President NGO Muntum na onyomo judges. Now, my main chemo nipa no list no ni ehu nipa because dynamics bi o ma I was say nyina ehu the echo. Now, list way I'm sure say majority of the people listening to me now no majority of you guys know you already have this list. I'm trying to pull it out for you. List way and a Godfrey Dame at the bar bontene. Or the bar bontene obakacha Ghana for say list way any lister any nipa or person the a year president to say or say yomu nyina judges. Yenyomo recommendation for nomination to the Court of Appeal. It be a judges. Ye move nyina appeals court. Remember, appeals court no baby when you even retire, you'll be paid till you die. Into appeals court, no, technically it's a lifetime position. Remember, appeals court, no, see or retire till you die, no, you are going to be paid till you die. In this case, will be an appeals court judge. There a different kakrom says will be a Supreme Court, but the case will be an appeals court judge. And your position is suyepa. These are the people Godfrey Dame they about out to say president and consider not only the Judicial Council and you know when they should think about it. The Judicial Council can advise the president on it, the list, you know, and then these guys can be given a go ahead. Now, names near Dane. Her Lordship Efia Sewa Bochi. Number 1. Her Lordship Efia Sewa Bochi. On number 1. Number 2, His Lordship Kweku Aka Boafo. Kweku Aka Boafo. Or contestant number 2. Contestant number 3, Her Lordship Jennifer Abena Dadzi. Contestant number 3. Contestant number 4, Her Ladyship. Oh, so Emmanuel Ladyship and I'm Emmanuel Lordship. I'm sorry. It's from number 1, no. Let me correct this. Her Ladyship Efia Sewa Bochi. J. Number 2, Godfrey Dame, Attorney General, no, and so His Lordship Kweku Aka Boafo. J. And Her Ladyship Jennifer Abena Dadzi. Contestant number 4, Her Ladyship Gifty Ej Ado. Contestant number 5, Her Ladyship, His Lordship Francis Obeng. Contestant number 6, His Lordship Stephen Opon. Contestant number 7, appeals court judges. Contestant number 7, Professor Olivia Anku Sede. Contestant number 7, no. Godfrey Dame appeals court judges. Contestant number 8, Mr. Christopher Archer. Contestant number 6. Number 8. Contestant number 9. Mr. Charles Zwenis. Contestant number 9. I see a appeals court judge, no. Mr. Charles Zwenis, or a lawyer. Fine. Contestant number 10. Dr. Ernest Owusu Dapa. Contestant number 10. Appeals court judge. Dr. Ernest Owusu Dapa. Contestant number 11. I want your interest power. Mr. Maxwell Opoku Agyeman. Mr. Maxwell Opoku Agyeman. Or no, any concentration. I want to so any attorney general. No, but the reason why this man is guilty of a crime. And why will the attorney general, dear attorney general, I imagine say he still wants to make Maxwell Opoku Agyeman an appeals court judge. But say, I'll prove to you today, and when we say Maxwell Opoku Agyeman has committed a crime and he needs to be prosecuted. And so, the attorney general who knows this crime, and the funny thing is, the attorney general knows about this crime, the chief justice knows about this crime, the president of the republic knows about this crime, the Ghana Bar Association, the head, he knows about this crime. But why do you think they will all sit back and say, we want to make Maxwell Opoku Agyeman an appeals court judge? Because this man, Maxwell Opoku Agyeman, has committed a crime and he needs to be prosecuted. Now, this is what is happening. So, when Maxwell Opoku Agyeman, the General Legal Council, which has the Chief Justice as the chairman, put together a committee. And that committee, their job was simple. Investigate, question people, and let us know who committed that crime by admitting illegally 10 people into the Ghana Law School. So a committee was put together. The person who was the head of this committee, his name is Tony Forson Jr. Tony Forson Jr. So why we name Tony Forson Jr.? On there, just past Ghana Bar Association president. On na Ghana Bar Association president, the new one they buy into. I just past president Ghana Bar Association. He was the boss. He was made to sit on that committee as the chairman. Now, when the committee questioned Maxwell Opoku Agyeman, who was then, before the committee met, he used to be the acting director of legal education. They questioned him and said, we have realized, or we have come to that conclusion that 10 people were illegally admitted into the Ghana Law School. What do you know about it? Maxwell Opoku Agyeman at the committee hearing admitted that yes, he admitted the 10 people, the 10 illegal people, he illegally admitted them into Ghana Law School. And that he just didn't do it. He was giving these people by the Chief Justice, by the Jubilee House, some retired judges, even the Chief Justice gave him a list. So, and the stank of omo man nipa of us nipa 10 no. Call law school that anything, not nothing. And Ghana Law School. Remember, a year, I'm trying to get you something here. So after the committee hearing, after committee hearing, this is what happened. The committee now, after hearing the whole thing, and omo report no ekoma the General Legal Council. Remember, the General Legal Council, the Chief Justice is the chairman, on a boss of General Legal Council. The Attorney General Godfred Dame is part of the General Legal Council. And the other people there. Into also I say every decision by a General Legal Council taking Ibiano, and yet Godfred Dame is in the known. He is part and he's part of every decision. In the committee, the report in the command, a year General Legal Council, General Legal Council, edge report to me. Now, what was in the report? My dear. So this is the almighty report. This is the almighty reporter. Sir, committee ni your investigations in they handed this report to the General Legal Council. Chief Justice and the chairman and the Attorney General is part of the General Legal Council. Don't get it wrong. Now, a day in the General Legal Council came conclusion here saying, conclusion say their report in the state here in their findings, it was clear. said Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman has been involved in an illegality. He illegally admitted 10 people. The General Legal Counsel with the Chief Justice as the board, as the chairman, they admitted the committee's findings. Meaning, Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman, as we speak, needs to be prosecuted. Remember, the General Legal Counsel, Godfrey Dame, who is the Attorney General, is part of it. And remember, Sa Nipa 11 now, you see, you appeals court judges, Godfrey Dame and put this list together to go give the president to consult the Judicial Council to, in fact, admit them, and then we will make them appeals court judges. Remember, Godfrey Dame is part of the General Legal Council. Omuji from the report, from the committee, say, yet Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman has committed a crime. Now, something happened. The General Legal Council went further, and this decision the General Legal Council took, Godfrey Dame was part of it. Inti yachi Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman did bia. Wabokro no the way no a countermand to robbery. A illegal act. Inti General Legal Council said, and the do no, ye ba beti 3-member committee. Na omunfa a ye discipline also the mama a ye Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman embrace. So as you can see here, this is the report, and I am telling them, me send a message to the Attorney General. If this report is fake, tomorrow morning, as usual, on my press conference, Kevin Taylor has misled Ghanaians. This is the report. Me be reading the whole report to match what the General Legal Counsel, Godfrey Dame Attorney General, what they actually wrote, they put out there. And the report, the woman be reading actually. And what I am talking about now, Chief Justice knows, Attorney General knows. So they are all in the know. So Obian Timi Nkancham said they have no idea of this report. Now, so the GLC, after reading the report, find Opoku-Agyeman guilty of a crime. Almost the 3-member committee, we are just putting some 3 men together to find the necessary sanctions. I will say almost sanctions. Ebia, they will have to take a year Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman's law certificate from him. They will have to suspend him indefinitely. They will have to do something that at the end of the day, it needs to obey anything called law in Ghana, because I think that is supposed to be done. Because also a bokrono, wajiatum, illegal act, oni atai difference him, or a lawyer, onimum rano, and he went against the law. So you have to understand what he did was deliberate. And say, oh, you're born now, we did the whole, and you are aware of born now. Technically, you don't have to be considered in any way. Especially as a lawyer, your actions can, at the end of the day, destroy a whole nation. Into Okrampo, we are not supposed to allow you near the court. Now, my main report, the report, a year committee led by Tony Forson Jr., what they actually said or they came up with. Now, see this. This is what is in the report. Now, we are mebusa simbi. Uko report investigations of issues arising out of the verification of students list 2021-2022 professional law course part 1 main. And committee report in ye, General Legal Counsel, Chief Justice or copy. Attorney General Godfrey Dame is there, also a copy. So one, and this is their decision after the committee did its investigations. Council decided that the 10 students who were identified in the committee of inquiry report. Now remember, say, what you are listening to or what I am reading to you, a General Legal Counsel almost a final almost decision on the report. After they studied the report, this is their conclusion. The General Legal Counsel is going to take a step. They are taking action now, and this is their decision. And don't get it wrong. This decision was put together by the Chief Justice, Attorney General, the General Legal Counsel for, and the decision way, and this is what they came up with. I say, Council decided that the 10 students who were identified in the Committee of Inquiry report as having been admitted illegally Where lawyers natural enya wo. We no so nim law mu nim de. Na use words no. So they are actually using the right words. We didn't write this, they wrote it. Say council decided that the 10 students who were identified in the committee of inquiry report as having been admitted illegally by the then acting director, Mr. Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman, should be withdrawn immediately from the Ghana Law School. The General Legal Council went straight. They said those 10 kids or those 10 students, they need to be withdrawn. There's an illegality somewhere. That's why they have to be withdrawn. Se obi embo kronoa. Se obi using the office no endi yem bonia. The General Legal Council, which the Chief Justice is part, which the Attorney General is part, will not give this instruction. And said, Oma dia to we say, Nipa 10 no, they were illegally admitted by who? Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman. Now, when you go to the second paragraph, it says the secretary to the General Legal Council was to convey this decision to the students. In the General Legal Council for secretary, no, or no, Enabeka Ghana Law School, na wakwa kachom say, munyina move school, you are all illegal immigrants. Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman is a criminal. He admitted all of you without you people having the right qualification to be here. So the secretary to the General Legal Council will have to go there and make sure those 10 kids or 10 students are expelled. Now go to the third paragraph. Council constituted a 3-member disciplinary committee made up of Mr. Amoako Afoko, Mr. Kweku Jau Bafo, and Professor Raymond Atiguba to subject the then AG Director of Ghana School of Law, Mr. Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman, the Registrar and the Deputy Registrar to disciplinary proceedings. Now, the General Legal Council will say, Omo di nipa miensa, Mr. Amoako Afoko, Mr. Kweku Jau Bafo, and Raymond Atubuga, Professor. Nipa miensa we, they are guilty of a crime. The General Legal Council are finding it guilty of a crime, and that these 3 honorable men should go and bring the necessary discipliner. Yemfa Emma Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman. So as we speak, the General Legal Council, which the Chief Justice is the chairman, and also the Attorney General is part of, they have found Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman guilty of a crime. And that crime is illegally admitting 10 students into the Ghana Law School. So as we speak, Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman is waiting trial. He needs to be prosecuted because in our laws, you cannot admit students illegally, JSS, SS, university. Now we are talking about the Ghana Law School. So for 10 students to go in illegally, then this guy needs to face prosecution. In any serious country, he needs to be jailed. Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman has to be jailed. There's no two ways about this because he needs to be prosecuted. And who has to prosecute him is the Attorney General, who is part of the General Legal Council that took that decision that this man has committed a crime. Remember, GLC, Godfred Dame, is part of GLC. This decision you are hearing here, he was part of the decision. He was part of that decision they took. Now, I would like to ask a simple question. How come, say, we have an Attorney General who at the end of the day is part of the General Legal Council that at the end of the day came to the conclusion from the work of the committee that say Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman Abokrono as the head of Ghana Law School, no, he admitted 10 people illegally. The Attorney General was there. He was part of this decision. How come this same Attorney General will pick 11 people and then say these 11 people, no, Nipana or General Legal Council, who say Abokrono na he needs to be prosecuted, no? Attorney General Godfred Dame has slaughtered this guy's name in there to be made an appeals court judge. Jesus Christ. And yet then Godfred Dame, the same person who is part of the General Legal Council, the same person who knows about the committee's report, the same person who took part of the decision that General Legal Counsel Bar Bonte said Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman is guilty for illegally admitting people into the Ghana Law School. He turns around to go bring a list and slot this criminal as we speak. Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman is a criminal. He has done something illegal. He has admitted it. The General Legal Counsel, which is headed by the Chief Justice, they have come to that conclusion that he is a thief. He is a criminal. He has caused some kind of crime. So he needs to be prosecuted. Why are we now seeing the Attorney General slotting Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman's name in here and saying the president should make Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman an appeals court judge? How on earth do you tell me, say, this is legit? This Attorney General is the worst criminal I've ever seen. Godfrey Dame has lowered that office. Now, what will make him still put this guy in there? And only question also say, you are a lawyer, you are the Attorney General, you are part of the General Legal Counsel. Muteki decisions that Akoya Bokrono or 10 people should be kicked out of the law school because illegally he slaughtered them in there. Nipana admitted to a committee level said, a Chief Justice, a Jubilee House, some do you know, sir, the current GBA boss, Neba Eka, these 10 people no. The current Ghana Bar Association boss now, Neba Eka, this group of 10 students no. Do you know that? So, then I go for that. To me, upon all these things, I still want to make this criminal an appeals court judge. And that, may the list come up president, these are the finest people who can be appeals court judges in Ghana. It's a simple question. Now, the reason why Godfrey Dame has added Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman's name to this list and then say, Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman has said, Oma Mananya appeals court judge. You have to understand the president at this point, he's in a tight corner. Now, if Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman is not appeased, if Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman is a president, and pay back in a nice way, he's going to spill the beans. And I may busa Attorney General a simple question. They should make the committee report public. Because at the committee investigations or inquiry or questioning, Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman admitted that the Chief Justice gave him people. The Jubilee House, the presidency gave him people. He himself added his people. Former judges gave him people. So the issue is, because Akufo-Addo, the Attorney General and the Chief Justice don't want to piss off Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman and to keep things quiet, they are compensating Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman with an appeals court position. Because if he didn't say that, I am daring the Attorney General, I am daring the Chief Justice, I am daring Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman, I am daring Tony Forson Jr., they should release the committee report, the full report for Ghanaians to read. Because in the full report, it clearly, his answer was that he was given the numbers, the people, by the president, by the Chief Justice, by ex-High Court and Supreme Court judges, and he himself added his people. So the Attorney General, Tony Forson Jr., I'm talking about the GLC. Why are they keeping the report? I've shown you the face of the report. I mean, Kevin Taylor showed a document that is not true. This is the face of the report. General Legal Counsel, they have the report. Let's get the reference number and everything. Senebeya, they know, say, this is not a joke. They need to show us the report. And me, I'm always ready for anybody who wants to challenge my documents. Because Mevekachiram say, we are not here to joke. It's a fact. You need to understand. Now, Okosrowa, a telephone fax reference number near our reference SCR 92 volume 88. Reference near SCR 92/volume 88. That is the reference number. We want the Attorney General to come out. They should publish. And this question goes straight to the committee chairman, Tony Forson Jr. He needs to publish the report. The last time I gave you room to at least redeem your image, I've seen it say you are all criminals. The committee should publish the report. Because in the report, you will hear or we will see Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman's response when they question him on why or how he got the 10 people into Ghana Law School illegally. And this Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman, as we speak, is a man who has been involved in what we call in fact, when you want to talk about procurement breaches, when this guy became the acting director of the Ghana, this guy breached every law. Osa Disika Oho. This is the same person who was campaigning against Charlotte Osei after Charlotte Osei Mame was feeding him like a dog. He did everything because he's a tribal fool. He did everything possible to make sure he pleases and licks the butt and balls of Akufo-Addo. Today, he has been caught in the web. Nobody wants to talk about it. But see this same Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman guy, as we speak, he's a criminal. He illegally admitted 10 people to a Ghana Law School. 10. The Chief Justice knows. In the report is there. The GLC has come out with their decision that this guy should face sanctions. 3 people have been put together to bring the necessary sanctions against this guy. So as we speak, this is a convict who is waiting trial. How can the Attorney General say he wants to make this guy an appeals court judge? This guy is a criminal. This guy, Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman, on record. And I want each one of them to come out and say, this document I have shown here, the things I have said is a lie. We will publish these documents tonight on loudsilencenews.com. It will be on Facebook. The reference number is there. Question them. Tomorrow morning, I want the Attorney General to be questioned. Godfrey Dame is dangerous. He's evil. He is so corrupt. He is dangerous for our democracy. And these are some of the things that causes coup. Because you cannot put people like Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman, who is guilty of a crime, to become an appeals court judge. Are you crazy? Where did our manners go? Why are we all sitting here looking at this? We need to take action. We need to make them understand that we own the power. If we don't do that, these guys will bring people in to slaughter all of us in the name of democracy. But we cannot sit idle for people to bend the neck of democracy and turn around and blame us that we are talking about coup. So we are the bad people. They are the evil ones. Attorney General of Ghana is the most corrupt person in Ghana. He was part of all the process. He is a member of the General Legal Council. This report, he knows about it. Why will he go around and say, make this guy an appeals court judge? Because the report states it clearly. And when you read the report, it says this. 1, council decided that the 10 students who were identified in the Committee of Inquiry's report as having been admitted illegally. I didn't say illegally. It's the General Legal Council. After they studied the committee's report, the General Legal Council came out to say Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman. And remember, the Chief Justice knows this. Chief Justice Enini Yabua is the chairman of the General Legal Council. This letter, this decision is coming from the General Legal Council. That the Committee of Inquiry report as having been admitted illegally by the then acting director, Mr. Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman, should be withdrawn immediately from the Ghana Law School. 10 people. 10. Each person, he needs to receive 10-year jail term. This guy, they need to push these 3 members, they need to push this guy to court to be prosecuted. Needs to be jailed, rot in jail. He has a law degree. He knows the crime he committed. He knows it was a deliberate one. This Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman guy should be walking free. He needs to be jailed. He needs to die in jail. The second paragraph says this. The secretary to the General Legal Council was to convey this decision to the students. So the secretary, he should do that. Those students are illegal. And when they say illegality, now I didn't use that word illegally. It is the General Legal Council. I'm going to say illegal there, it can end you up in jail. Why is the General Legal Council today looking on, the Chief Justice, the Attorney General turning around after writing this report that this guy is a criminal. They want to install this guy on us as an appeals court judge. Why? Because Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman is holding the balls of the CJ. He's holding the balls of Akufo-Addo. He's holding the balls of ex-judges who he took their clients, their people, to illegally admit in the Ghana Law School. This guy is a criminal. Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman is a thief. Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman needs to face the law. The Attorney General who is supposed to prosecute this guy to serve as a deterrent to people who will be thinking of doing this is now trying to make this guy an appeals court. Are you crazy? Attorney General Godfred Amobodam. Are you out of your mind? Where did you learn your law? What kind of integrity are you trying to keep? Who are you trying to disrespect here? When did you come into this profession? How foolish can you be? No respect for the people. And then Jimmy Yahusa, and we are making these few people destroy everything that we have taken 65 years to build. 65 years, and a young man with a black face like this just destroys with the help of the Chief Justice, because the Chief Justice is the board chair of the General Legal Council. Remember, this list or the list or the common president now, the president will have to consult the Judicial Council. Remember, the Judicial Council, Chief Justice is part of it, and the Attorney General is part of it. So technically, they go groom their own criminals, give it to the president, and say, bring it to us for us to say, accept it. What kind of foolish country are we living in? The Chief Justice, the Attorney General, they are part of the GLC, they are part of the Judicial Council. These people are waiting for the president to say, look at it and approve it. Is it fine? Yeah, Mr. President. The same person, have told us that he has illegally admitted students to the Ghana Law School. He needs to be prosecuted. I expect I want Mr. Tony Forson Jr., the chairman of that committee. He's a former GBA. Lawyers. Every single individual involved in this matter has a law degree. They are all lawyers. Some of them, they all want to be what? Chief Justices. Now, the list, so I'll listen to the bio. When you go on social media, a lot of people are writing things. Like contestant number 1, Justice Efia Sewa Asaribochi has found Daniel Dumelivo, the Auditor General, guilty of contempt of court for his failure to answer within the specific time to an appeal by Yao Osafo-Maafo, Kroll and Associates. This is the same woman. People are being compensated with positions like these. Yes. Contestant number 1, on this case where Osafo-Maafo, we knew Osafo-Maafo was guilty with $1 million. This woman sat in court and said she wants to even turn around and jail Dumelivo. Today, we are moving her to the appeals court. Or your poison. She's going to go there and do more damage. Contestant number 2, Justice Kweku Akabuafo, has ruled that Ibrahim Mahama Exxon Cubic did not have a mining right. Do you know, when it comes to the Ibrahim Mahama Exxon Cubic thing, that bauxite thing, unim say a Chief Justice and a buyer no trustee case. Do you know that? This is the same judge who was sitting on the case. They knew that they were bending the law. Do you know it was the Chief Justice decision that made sure say Ibrahim Mahama bauxite concession, he never got it? It's the Chief Justice. One day I'll come and read the report to you. Ye change enin yabua buyer na and obe making sure said this Justice Kweku Aka, it turned the verdict. Contestant number 3, these are the 11 people I send the Omonko Appeals Court. Obia, I a job will be Ameku for the government way. Every one of them. Contestant number 3, Jennifer Dadzi awarded damages of $1 million against Kevin Taylor. Gabi Asaro Chidakon, she did not listen to anything. Also, Gabi Waba. These are kangaroo judges. These are foot soldier judges. And also, you came here and said Kevin Taylor has said something against you, defamation, right? This judge knew Kevin Taylor is not Ghanaian. This judge knows I don't live in Ghana. I don't have any property in Ghana. I don't stay in Ghana. This judge has heard that audio of Gabi Asachidako PDS sharing on this woman, Jennifer Dadzi. She awarded 1 million Ghana cedis. Gabi Asachidako. You see where we are today? Political judges. They are all being compensated. Remember, they started 4 years ago. And time aso. There be a lifetime achievement. Because when they are made appeals court judges, they are going to be paid till they die. Retirement job. Contestant number 4, Stephen Opon challenged Kelly GVG case and information sharing. This is the same man. Yeah. So these are all foot soldier judges. These are all political judges. Me say what happened in 79, whatever happened during royalist time, because you people, your actions, prove a shenko for before. One day, monkey will go market, come back home. But say one day, monkey will go market. The way some monkeys around the 70s went to market and never came home. Contestant number 5, Francis Obri is the younger brother of Deputy NPP General Secretary Obri Boahen. Me pay 1 million. Come you, Jimmy. So contestant number 5 is the younger brother of Obri Boahen, NPP foolish fool, and Obri Boahen Nankasa with Jimmy. So he is still going to influence this man to do the bidding of the president. Contestant number 6, Chris Archer is Paul Adam Otri's in-law. Paul Adam Otri's wife's brother. Today, Paul Adam Otri, his wife, she is also taking crazy money from this government because she has been given an appointment by Akufo-Addo. This is a foolish government, foolish judiciary, foolish everything. Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman is a criminal. Contestant number 9, Charles Zweni is Jake Obechebilante's in-law. Charles Zweni too is on the General Legal Council. You know that? Yes. He used to be the secretary or something. Charles Zweni. He has been there. He has been doing his part. It's time for everybody to be compensated. Now see, number 10 and 11. Number 10, Ernest Owusu-Dapaah was a member of NPP legal team for the 2020 election petition. Akufo-Addo is setting up a new group of people. When they lose this election, he knows his babies are there. They will sustain his criminality. That's all that he's doing. Because they are definitely going to go to the appeals court. If the case, the election ends up in court, he has his babies there. Ernest Owusu-Dapaah was a member of NPP legal team 2020. Not NPP legal team, no. And there is one appeals court judge. Number 11, Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman is lawyer whose petition led to removal of Charlotte Osei as EC boss. And also remember the law school admitting student who failed but has connections that was blamed on the same Opoku-Agyeman. Now, the issue here is these 11 judges are all political people who will make. Some are lawyers, some are judges. They are all being compensated. Yes. Because one way or the other, you could see, say, they are connected to the government one way or the other, either by relation, either by cases. They made sure the government won where nobody could understand. We all like, what the heck? Yes. So I just want to ask the Attorney General a simple question. We want the report. Tony Forson Jr., former Ghana Bar Association president, release the report, make it public. Because in the report which I've read, and I've shown a piece of the GLC decision to you, Maxwell Agyeman admitted that the Chief Justice, lawyers, judges, the Jubilee House gave him those people to illegally admit. So you, Tony Forson Jr., if you want to make sure your credibility is intact, release this report. It needs to be public. Ghanaians need to see it. Now, what has been the outcome since the GLC came out with this decision? What has been the outcome? Have you guys just left it like that? And I'm posing this question to these 3 gentlemen who were given the mandate to find the right discipline for Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman. What has happened after this decision came out? We want to know. So Atubuga and the other 2 gentlemen, we want to know. We want to know what has come out of what they told you guys to do. Or you guys just did it for the numbers? We want to know. So these three people, let me find their names again and send this question to them. Mr. Kweku Jau Bafo, Professor Raymond Atuguba, and Mr. Amwaku Afoko, the three men. We want to know how far with this job. Have you guys come up with a disciplinary action against this guy? Let us know. Now, I also want to ask, the current GBA, Ghana Bar Association president, your son is part of the 10 illegal students in the Ghana Law School who were admitted. Those students who were admitted illegally. The current Ghana Bar Association president, your son is part. Maybe you didn't hear me. I want to tell the current Ghana Bar Association president that your son is part of the 10 people. Tomorrow I'll come and show your face and show your son's face. I'm sending this message again. The current Ghana Bar Association president, your son, is part of the 10 illegal students at the Ghana Law School. You have to resign tomorrow. You have no credibility. You, the current Ghana Bar Association president, on the ground, get me his name quickly. You need to resign tomorrow. You have no shame. You have no credibility. You are basically somebody sitting there and making sure you instill illegal materials into a Ghana Law School. You don't have that credibility to be there as the boss of the Ghana Bar Association. Your son is part of this illegality. You actually told Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman to put your son in there. The current Ghana Bar Association president. So the final question is simple. Godfred Dame has to come out and tell us what actually informed his decision to make Maxwell Opoku-Agyeman an appeals court judge. Godfred Dame is part of the General Legal Council that came out with a decision that this guy has committed a crime. I didn't use the word illegally. Godfred Dame is part of GLC. He is part of the Judicial Council. Godfred Dame knows the report that this guy is a criminal. Why will he go and add this guy's name to the appeals court judges? It's very important. Tony Forson Jr. released the report. We all want to read the report. I've told you guys the reference number of that report. This is part 1. I know more than people think I know. The last time I heard that story, I have the report, I have everything. I wanted to give Tony Forson Jr. some room to at least clean himself up. He didn't listen. The current GBA boss, your son is part of this 10 illegal students. I thought you people would be intelligent enough to do the right thing. Now we are going to go in rough. 65 years, we are not going to mince words again. We are not going to mess up again. We are not going to mince words. We are not going to show respect again. We are going to make sure you, the so-called lawyers, judges, we expose every one of you who isn't right. There are some good lawyers out there. There are some very good judges out there. But political kangaroo judges, political kangaroo lawyers, we will not allow them to lead us. And I support these lawyers who want to form a new association. The Ghana Bar Association is a criminal entity. As I speak, the president himself, his son, is part of the 10 people who were illegally admitted. That Ghana Bar Association should be nullified. The president should be sacked. If he has morals, if he's somebody who respects his own integrity, he needs to resign tomorrow. Because if he doesn't, I see him as a criminal who is entertaining criminality by instilling your son, trying and forcing your son to be admitted illegally into the Ghana Law School. You don't deserve to be a lawyer to lead the Ghana Bar Association. It's very, very important. This is part 1. Godfred Dame is dangerous. He's the worst attorney general I've ever had. That guy needs to resign. The last time I catch him, a year Opuni case way, he went to Doche. People were insulting Kevin Taylor. You are lying. Godfred Dame will not do that. A foolish thief like Paul Ademoche who cannot write a simple exams and pass Ghana Law School. Right after election 2020, he went to buy a new house at Transaco. He was standing on TV, fooling himself to the latter. Kwasiato, you think we work for you? You think we wear political suit to come and stand on TV and misbehave and enjoy comedy? We don't do that. We put the facts there. Godfred Dame, when he was called into the Supreme Court to step in a box and say whether he went there or not, he did not do it after taking an oath. This Attorney General is a criminal. He does not follow the law. He does not follow the rules. He's just there bending every single rule. We don't have a country. Our democracy is gone. We need to take action. Take it from these tyrants. You need democracy. For people who don't respect the Constitution are the people in charge. We need to fight them. Let any fool open their mouth and say, yes, we don't have to talk about coup. Coup is inevitable because of the actions of the government. Coup is inevitable because of the actions of the Attorney General. Coup is inevitable because of the actions of the CJ. Coup is inevitable because of the action of the president. And we have to make sure we democratically take this country away from the hands of a tyrant. These people don't think about you. Today, they want to make criminals appeal court judges. Criminals appeals court judges. Where on earth would this happen? You're still watching. With all due respect, extended version. After this short break, I will come in again and pick phone calls.